Welcome to a new episode of the Unreal Engine series. In today's episode, we'll take a look at the interface class. Let's get started. An interface class is used to define which methods are required to be implemented in a parent class. This is especially useful when working on projects that require different types of objects for the same purpose. For example, if the game has traps and enemies, a trap might be an actor, while the enemies would be characters. If both objects require interaction with the player, an interface can be implemented to ensure that the logic of both classes includes what is necessary to define this functionality. In Unreal, you can define interfaces in C++ or in Blueprint. For this video, we're going to implement it just for the Blueprint. By right-clicking, in the Blueprint section we have Blueprint Interface. If we open this file, on the right we can define functions. These functions will not be implemented within this file, it will only be the definition of what the class to which we assign this interface should implement. Let's add an interaction. For better control, we assign it to the player interaction category. Just like how we define a name, we can also define what input and output parameters this function will have. We will define an actor as input parameter, the one that touched it, and output parameter a boolean if the internal logic concluded well. With this done, it's time to configure this interface in another class. For example purposes, we'll create a new actor with a sphere mesh and a sphere collision. To this Blueprint class we can add the interface. For this, we're going to go to Class Settings, and in the Interfaces section will be listed how many have been implemented. We will add our interface created earlier. The functions that we have placed in the interface will be automatically created. If we review the definition of Blueprint, the category and function defined previously will appear. If we double-click on the function, now we can implement the necessary logic. For the example, we will print a text on the screen with the name of the actor who touched it, this only to indicate that he sent for himself. Also, we will return the Boolean value as true. Continuing with the example, on the blueprint of the character, we will add a collision trigger. When we touch the sphere, we'll print a message in green and call the method of the interface that implemented the sphere. By placing the sphere actor in the scene and pressing play, when our player touches each of the spheres, two messages will be printed, one by the player and the other by the implementation of each sphere. If we now implement the interface in a new cube actor, we can reuse the interaction methods for different actors implementing the same interface. We will add the cube object to the scene and press play. With this, we will be able to see the messages in different colors, one for the spheres and another for the cubes. We post several videos weekly, so make sure to subscribe and activate the notifications.